Oyonko amene ubokosi ya tafure. When the baby dana mama o dabure. Make me double amount se me to buy katuraba. Oyonko ani me double ya kanana. I want to make up the enemy in your manina. Me na maseni o. Make up for to bam wa oyonko aba. If you see Bobby kika. Make up for mama na see me titi. Manda majime so. Me na maseni o. Pepe was in the pepe. Kenje wadabu je.
Good afternoon. And area in a quesiada. Now, so you say, I saw Ayati. Yet, Chamuni now, baby, I'm all good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Akonoba and Amatina mi dream ne Taptapsend Executives eba betrain komo. So baswana wa share na obi so etie enya more information about Taptapsend. And the yeni agio Isanse enra onyankopon ye na dom emma. We had an awesome program. When me Adriana na me Adrian media me ho ya Adrian pa Isanse ye di nim say ayate. We are open for feedback anyway. However, media me nim say I boy home modern pa cause ye ka say dey ho to ne me bia ye de nim say. And any penny na nyana sa obi bia wo buy out ticket bia nya me insha Isanse wa boa wa supporting amayenso so you move it to the next. Now so they be a kind of promise and we of course we do deliver and nunti na every year bia na ye bebo modiani ya bremo na IF and ya boya ye ho abaso. That's what we need as you know the Ghanaian community, and we do need that. Ye be sane man nyina na abo bia se de be ya onya me be ya dom na won so e page wa kusi baby. We them is make us be brave. Ako ikusi ada no so mo amokwa asore so nyame nhira mo. Obaswa na wa share na obi so etie. Everybody wants to know about Taptapsend. I know we've had a lot of conversations around that, but then I'm saying we want to ask more questions, or we want to really know what's really like what is Taptapsend, you know. So Obaswa and one Taptapsend Tina and ne mwa munim omwa they were the main sponsors. I mean they are. I'm gonna use they are because every time they're gonna be sponsoring. I know they omu can who some best sponsor that whether omu pay. To the maker, they are. They just I mean who said they make kind of they where they are in the future they will be. And then when they all mobile to train come any PK ewa ha ono abebo ni din yes say dem am ni am say friend PK. PK
Akonaba
et say
nyame adom mo dia chair na so
nyame adom na pa Taptapsend who dey no menye bia na
ye point
That's why fe.
But that's it. What's that?
Mukala na muchusi anaka said very very good. I like it. And yeah no man but e be do pacho bebre ni mo speak ye fro say ankasa.
Median kasa PK for yourself so you know a lot of people didn't know say if a report some yesterday be more finding out. So
if I was saying
Paul.
Oh the Paul.
Yeah.
Then a P no na PK no right?
And I Kenny Coffee.
Oh, okay.
That's my I don't know. Me a brand be a me pema ho asem. With that phone book or me hojo. Me if Ohio. Actually me if New York originally, but Ohio na me te.
Into Ohio hefa.
Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
It's like on there. Say Columbus in the Jolo.
And I told you
Toledo they know they number don't tie by Irish for each other.
Zan out there. I said we're not kind of akabium. Anyway, akwaba. But let me say you nkwa na wa hanom. Let me say na wo ba no woni ahofefo bi no of course me don to wa ha don D, right? I mean D wa ha all ba be boa me ma yetimi atwetwen ko bia no so question bi emma into no enye me nkwa na name say ba be twetwen komo na menim say oni ahofefo bi na ba into no so mema na kwaba na ye bisa no kwan so. Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good. So I just joined the family like a few months ago.
Okay.
I'm still learning more about Taptapsend.
Okay.
So pretty much just going around telling people about, you know, how competitive our rates are, you know, just letting them know, bringing more people into the family. That's pretty much what I've been doing.
Okay.
I'm from Philadelphia, so.
Oh, wow. Yeah. So you came all the way from there?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. So that's the love you actually have for Taptapsend.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I'm glad you're here and thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
D. Akwaba. And it is
we want to say good afternoon to all our viewers. And yesterday's program was a blast because hardly before you see such programs being organized, and it takes a lot out of people to be able to put it together. And we say kudos to the ADINKRA team, and then you know, all even our appreciation goes to the consulate for granting the occasion for us. It was there were little glitches, but overall, it was a big success. Yes. So we say congrats to all of us. We've not heard any bad news from anywhere. So generally, we thank God for the program. Yes.
I actually agree with you because again, I mean, no one is perfect, right? So in everything that you do, and of course, someone will definitely have something to say. But it's good to, you know, be open for feedback, and then with that, that's how we grow. But my take on this is like being the first, not really being the first as in like we acknowledging the heroes. I mean, we've done that in the studio. However, like in person, as in like people coming, you know, together to do that. This is our first time. But what I saw yesterday, I'm thinking that, not even thinking, I know that it's really going to be massive in the future, where it's going to be more like, you know, the people that you saw yesterday, and I think we're going to be seeing more. We're going to be seeing more and more.
My take for yesterday's program was the people that were honored. You know, it shows that we appreciate what people are doing in society, adding value, putting in effort to create opportunities. Some not even gaining anything out of it, but rather giving their selfless love and resources, giving back to society just to help people. Look at the story of those doctors that go to Ghana every year, 50 to 60 of them going to give free healthcare to deprived areas in Ghana. That's a wonderful story. Look at all those associations that you know, are doing massively, raising, you know, just putting up resources to help people, those needy kids, you know. orphanages in Ghana. These are wonderful stories that has to be, encouraged. And this is a big challenge to all of us that we need to, continue to aspire and do well in our own endeavors, so that at least in due time we will see the benefits of this program is the motivation it gives young people that are even in school to aspire to the highest laurels in society. That if you strive well, you put in the effort, you can achieve great things in society, and you can also give back, because the society is already giving back to you, giving to you. So you also have that will, that desire to help people, because this life we don't live on an island, and we all need to support one another.
I agree with you, and thank you for that feedback. Thank you so much. And yes, I mean, I saw that, and I know that it will, the young or the youth coming on board, like seeing something like this, they will definitely work on that. And of course, we want to be acknowledged. You have to do what you have to do. So thank you so much for that, for that thought, or for that add-on. But I want to still really focus on Taptapsend today. So it's going to be all about PK and Taptapsend Executives today, because we want to know more and more about what Taptapsend is. Now, maybe some of say Taptapsend no crew for us, but if you could give us a little background about how that came about, and Sana, like it came to New York or it came to the United States, we'll talk about that as a whole. But give us a little bit about like how that came about, like a little history about that.
Yo, I can't remember that say. In Pidgin for say, they call him and KB there. And come on, cry and I know what I can for him and it's about Chichemu do me and Sano.
Hey, Mabel. Nah, wow, that was good.
Nah, okay, quasi order ma. I do 900 now. Or see, did you any more than them?
Hey,
Yamia domain dry events come say. What was Obia say, of course, do me so I'll say, young got that upset street. And to my Mr. Come media caca, not feed
Wouldn't they tell me person about so?
That is, yeah.
Me person about once I will no, but maybe some once. Because me person best start if me person kind a little bit about that. Mona we are the main sponsors. As ye ba form eba be do daintia like botaye bank pantia. Like our dog bank pana ADINKRA for your chair ma mutimi bi ebe supporting. And when na me ba baby say what is your take on yesterday? Team person me start free baby. Hey, I grow about fear and to America. What?
And they said a chassis will be in a Korean baby.
Oh, the chassis was history assembly of Fanco.
Yo, but I say I could have also this by book Nyamianim the career Taptapsend has been around for about 4 years now. A chassis if UK on a cover buy a chassis fee. Now a buyer not just say you were different corridors. A branded Taptapsend, you were Taptapsend Ghana, you were Taptapsend Nigeria, Taptapsend Senegal. A big crap war Asia honum.
Wow.
Yes, into Taptapsend is more a global remittance. You dissenica, and yes, say Ghana and Kwan, you disika epa honum. But just say, young Ghana for no, and ya G he won into no, you were Taptapsend, crabata baby. Now, it Metbaka said, Dima cotton and the Ghana then because we are Ghana. And will be soon one more than the subject could better the Jeffy quite. Me bop him honor.
Okay.
Ghana side, and say, what Taptapsend growth, no, Diana, a director Malto, or no, UK.
Okay.
Or no, and the more be better be no, Nana, and Nana, Lady Bakwan, also one of the growth leaders in the launches of Shas, Echo Ghana, Koma, and G, Tim, no. Into no Ghana for Betias here. Into no almost one my older brother A class. So or also UK honum. So or more any other in Penufua or Mokahono and the Bomodiama, the whole United Kingdom. London to be precise.
Okay.
Taptapsend it take you over by storm. Into a banner salon. Now koye say a fina abasunya ye nyina yedi. It is aba na say UK faja tum. Na say dead dia and yes so no. You be percent so we attach ni atene dani bi. Into no USA 4 edgy mu a pushy say kebeba na a coin and I think say some of the few guys are more trust who say USA will no say I more like big six in Yama no more no independence progressively no but in Chromadiba say independence now into a cobani sa no now say Taptapsend page for the no war or more foresight no more vision say on coming by US bar because of how and I you won't crofwa no my imagine say mo pese o mo jijina na ma Taptapsend aging ni war US abrochi me no and my by intem even more than we were expecting. You know na director mouth one year class mo at that time no ABA what they call the ad hoc no with some of the few of us to see how Taptapsend ye beji atum e US
right
because ye sha see for na Lady Smart, Uncle James or Virginia, and Yenya Governor, and Yenya Ba Oba, and DJ Nana K, Nana Kwesi Wise Dad, and you know a few people are not more kanwa. Ye sha see to say near committees. It's at the committee grandpa you do 10.
Wow.
Yeah, 6, 7, 8.
Wow.
A committee, the whole USA.
Wow.
The committee at that time, you know. And the question in the say, we will say, now, that was not at that one Sada. It's no, now the question say, the future and the saying, what is the end goal? But, yeah, you did can share, you know. Yenya Botaibi, and I say, yeah, and so I didn't be say, baby a when be kono no na e de bi ko we apa to know bia invest in the time
okay
na kuma ne bia de shemu ama ye de ye nice form to bring the right people involved na fi there Taptapsend has that be different avenues and channels
right
no we started about with 23 states
wow United States, Hanum, you started with 23
states.
Wow.
And as time goes on, yes, rapidly, you know, you evolve states, you know, rapidly. And as my big case started around October last year, and bar in the US. And you know, rapidly, you know, we started adding states, you know, like it was more like an incremental. Into the every week, every 2 weeks, I don't know. Now you releasing announcements. You release your announcement. State to account. State to account. Say woma na fe there ye be ye be break akra. Na fe then you do 20 something. Depart 20 something and it be what we call the Cascadia program. Into the not just say it's all about champions. Into a shot say for front on me not be a coordinator. Not coordinators no na year 4. They me Uncle James, Smart and not to say basically no yeah the confession was here. Then you make sure say you mentor them, you motivate them and let them understand. Say you may didn't know, say the TM. And one thing I really like about Taptapsend is me home, you know, there was not a secret that was hidden from us. Everything was being transparent. It made us understand what it's about and a highly intellect security concern and a war remittance program, you know.
Okay.
It's you know, I know my come out of me.
Okay.
So I stand for something that is all about security. Anything security, I bet you I'm very, very enthused about it.
Got it.
And you know, a banner and we started yetre yeshiamu. Yetre yeshiamu I could do baby says say no baby Taptapsend. And
but unim bibi min chawano why ya dear mom because most start say like October last year, which is 2021, and November anyway.
Yes.
And 23 states.
Wow.
My idea, right?
Yes.
And yeah, I finna crying Cornerio, but about New York.
Yeah, and you have 48 to say.
What?
48 states.
And I'm about like what's it that been October 2021.
Yes.
Wow. Wow.
Two states are Hawaii and Texas. Into those say you try Hawaii Texas gum dia. Not just I say California freeway no. Wow. 5 corner 5 by net demusa.
Wow. Where the mebo mabaso. Esan say yes in your fro a day. To us we say the bebu na de wa.
And I can quite say no say no pad dia ko akotobolo. Yenya bro. And no pad dia kokotoko. Ka say if you pad dia kokotoko dia. Ke besi bas ma amana.
We there. And then me say bebu wa ha no. Na me nim say uti chisa. But anyway, why are there? Why are there? My who bibi kakra know say a bar New York and Shedda and Chesa.
This month, yeah.
Yes, and I remember Sami Krameka ho. Now you're training him say New York because it's a Taptapsend, but then it's another state. But not in New York because we have the crowd here. And New York, like, was there any difficulties? Is there anything like any glitches along the way? Because not as a New Yorker, but not Chapa. So can you tell me a little bit about any difficulties you had around that? When you're buried.
And I said, Frank Kensis, because I said Nankasa na ekesi deda. Into New York no na asem de say ya ti say New York aba into place no. Na I say bubukosia. Ade ebe ye no ya den ya ense. Because New York number laws no na very too too tight but the laws be a title in every statutes and liberties and constitution be a state-wise no tight but not New York there no akoye say I say nya support o chichire wa ha na akwachichire na bakumia wa ha so na o see to your boss ye di ye to ye nema go to the way it's supposed to be mumu ye di enti o cha say Taptapsend the customer base
okay
enti mumu ye di enti no we want to make sure say laws no enye against you but for you
okay
because there will be because and I said ebebre musu yo mo dia na New York can they started first but e chirasem no o say ade de bia no bonuma
e bata ho
it was so timnya abotre na wodwa entatia yem no wo hoне soro and that is what happened into year na I say you supposed to do be kakran be kakran beba koto egudie and that is what happened because New York is the hub of Ghanaian population in the diaspora. It's very huge,
of course,
highly populated by Africans and Ghanaians. It's a melting pot. But at the end of the day, no. You start to say about New Yorker, people were calling for it. Do people come up and crab with me, boy? So I yes, my
yes.
Unya butre, that's a we see pair. That's what there was more of the loss, and tell because in our taxes as well. We are trying to make sure say BBA why now Ebiobom say a one SOP ham say but no fun anonya den
enko
I don't think the Taptapsend for number some be boka
that be on by some be profit yeah
they looking out for the customers
exactly
say New York a big hub no okay was that easy and I say bia na BBA go na yen ka so New York be e say they share motu there be Taptapsend it doesn't operate that way
so internet penny for see the nam and then and then I know me tesas with time name by no because say name so ben New York there near me nyina ekoso wiase nyina bi wa in terms of fraud and any ma bebre obi ka bibi sas ms enu ntiso bi betimi account na say na omo twentwen so kakra
so what boss there na my team
so any team so
yeah I am on say when we say the Taptapsend is fast secured reliable so so bro for say we know then see I'm a lover of languages
me am ho
say me take us and say me person me use it say you use the word secured
okay
and reliable or people say interchangeably but it's not what I said because for me to be obi a may reliable no first of all there should be a trustworthy
okay
what I said and for there to be a trustworthy no your security is already protected with me. To him say, oh, PK they said, do not do this. You know, my friend catcher and saying, you are from Macabontia.
Obey me.
Our family, oh, Basta shed the milk of fear. That means you don't know. Saji no, a tintim honum. It no for Taptapsend to go through that process, no. That means no not security in here.
Okay.
Na mama security in the area no. Would him say, what to me do hot to me so? What I said, the bambo and ya hot to so no. And interchangeably. it can be used contextual, but not interchangeably. Into that is why we always say a fast, secured, and reliable. You need that people say highest rate.
Okay.
It is a rate in a I see you same boat to know. It will be only to be comrica. Open no achu. No, I say market strategy.
Yes.
Competition way, marketing. At the end of the day, you do things. Someone say, "Renters men are back room say yeah." The reps in don't get paid what do we get paid.
I don't.
One promo code that we may use so say we na wako use promo code now use feeling mama me nya buy your yeah promo code and then we use me promo code PK and that's why you use ADINKRA you dey when the
ADINKRA there.
We use ADINKRA promo code for your first time using the rap now. When you 15 we scan WhatsApp your reps in the $15.
Okay.
What I say when you $15 and the promo code munya say was 10 and $15. What I say influencers in there 10. But no rap no makes $20 for the la using
the okay
code and that's it we code what I say the crumble there's some be entity the structure
is right
we call it different way
right
until the make us a rap down or no feeling mama rap no could we use the code and I mean code that rap get $20 for one person that we use. So then the question is, how do startups even make their money?
That was the next question.
That tells you we are customer base oriented.
Okay.
What I say, when you study the diagrams and the framework of corporate social responsibility now, it falls on the basis of customer base oriented.
Okay.
Because also can be say a doctor form or your boy my boss no or my and they are going back to promote and upgrade the socio-economical standards of every economy, or say we CSR, very, very strong. Yeah. And now who's the models now we use to know, the business models now we use to know, approach very, very acceptable.
Okay.
And now, Taptapsend go that way,
First of all, I'm all for entrepreneurship and small businesses, and even Taptapsend, what you have achieved. Right to this extent, I don't think it's even a small business because you've gone global. You're all in Asia, in UK, in Canada, in all these countries, and it's a laudable and a beautiful thing to see that a Ghanaian-based, business entities making headways in America and in all the states. You're almost in. All the 48 states almost getting to 50 states. It's a beautiful thing. We need to continue to support our businesses, our local businesses, and we have to say kudos to what you're doing, supporting Ghanaian communities and helping them to be able to transact send money abroad and at home easily. This is wonderful, and thank you so much for supporting ADINKRA, and you are always welcome to this studio. We wish you well in what you're doing and how you are helping, and I personally have not been able to download the app.
Oh, please do it now. Please download it now because now we're there. Somehow okay crap. Yes.
The reason why let me finish what I'm saying. Let me finish what I'm saying. The reason why I'm saying that is because no. Hold on.
That be wait there.
Let me finish what I'm saying.
Della. Before we download this here.
Download it. But I want to finish something. No. I want to say something.
Yes, you best use one shawama. What I say, and you the jaws so near their swap. Right. The la answer now will be back our for us. No, worry, I won't even go our for us. To download the app, no.
See, any common. Exactly. And I only ask the no.
What I say, I was a branch of your
no, I don't know. It's a patch of out hebiano, where there, me fruit so kakra na ma baha. My bahako shadi bi me say me dofo ba ko person abeka ye ho overboy because ye na use Taptapsend ni bi enti me dofo abeka mo ye Joan pacho dan we ni na e kasa kakra mai akwaba
yeah na mami
akwaba it's where the Taptapsend for and na before I started na wuni ha became any Irene, I mentioned them be some and take on awards no. But what they make me be so. It's in the pipeline. Because it's me be say be na upon them. Ain't you know what they may about. So how was it? And Rano?
Oh, to be honest, Enrano, me crying, I was shocked because the turnout was massive. New York for my and everything was on point. Like everything was so on point. The organizers, so why are they? So program they meaning who asem kada mechanism my idea. It was really good.
That's good, right. We quite first time I in person punyo.
Right.
And then in next year and 2 years and 3 years, God willing, it will be massive. I mean, extra. I just tap send for the Sasoyas. No, they say the program where they saw more there. It's don't pour moon pill. Pill. We don't wanna only ever consa. As I make us shame do. Are they? And she said, me say about so.
What's the time with Taptapsend Executives?
Me say unim. It's here for unim baby. Boy, what here? Or them was. Now some no me wono. Kenya idea was say show. I say yeah show do. Are they? Oh, they yes, I'm browse way. I patch your what download here?
My download your fast pal.
See, you want home. So home. Okay, this is Yankasa film. Also, what way we say more
very fast and very simple to understand.
Fast, secured, reliable.
Yeah,
and now all send a fast crossing the old downloading. Wow. All send Sikano no, a faster than even downloading and setting up. To those and the promo code the credit and Beshama. It's as a man American. We try man no come.
But na or kabibi and sana wu ko chana.
Or set up we are the promo code man have the when your license about.
Na what you guys and I kind it was well.
That was me say you could baby na me see woman be say ya but sorry my case we woman dey say so me ko remember na ya ba me. Be sat man wa je phone na the phone share the bottom. And I'm go join the car chance my brother Mr. My more $50. They said come out Ghana babu why. When we started, it was more like aggressive.
Wow.
Person to person.
Wow.
Wow. It's a bit you can say, hey, he said, became a manager, one of the managers for Taptapsend USA, Canada. No, we are Nyana Hogroso. We were going door to door.
Wow.
Yes, church by church. In the middle, because you're in New York, you're both, we are friends up on New York, African marketing.
Sir?
That's the reason why she didn't go back to Philly yesterday. She stayed. That's how dedicated and motivated she is.
Wow.
Yes, we have people that are what A class would say submariners and snipers. They're ready to shoot to the targets and achieve what we're looking for. Now, in fact, when you saw ball, your director Abaso, Director Nelson, on the director for US and Canada. Not just on that say any managers name me and I mean about Oba or Worcester into the check group you no around the back on around the back on. Basically, we all report to Director Nelson. Now, then it goes to UK for Director Mauto, which is the entire growth, and banana and a class so and Prince Munina one of my with a word. Now, what Taptapsend what we've done, right? Our first sponsorship, Headlines was Ghana Music Awards USA. We did that. We also did one with Ahimfodie, a course. Worcester.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, really?
North America,
okay.
Yes, we went there to go show our support. Yeah, we are in a all white boat party.
Aye.
Aye. Came out there and just support.
Oh yeah.
As we could.
Make me be crap boy.
Thank you. And so many different events. Virginia event, of course, one Kojima and Mondia Bama, New Jersey, we try to go through.
Okay.
And we so
Ababetoso.
It's yes, your corporate social responsibility.
Okay.
Yes, you
day. Now, my mimi saw some na obi kase adding a code when it's being created. It's only one time, like first use. In Kebia, mobetimi and twice be and I say be so the you can actually track that because one time Minim say, you know, but adena kamun to me and yet to say me nubi and because obi you sue code which ADINKRA no or you sue yana crano when you sue or yes or this shame and the fee and to send this sika or call back or you sue code no amanan yes abim next is the way to me you sue ADINKRA code no. So my question is like, can you guys open it up a little bit now any be any partner send this scarf even for downloading like D just did no while downloading or send this sika be say now one for code be and shim. No come back. No the code Nico Shima is not gonna work. So can you like yeah.
Me da say sa asema ni pay busa no. Ene ade bia me dey to ebe we ho say edidi da wo hoy. Ke yes edidi preko. Enti ka ye nya ne sa da anke ye pe na promo code no e shim. But yensa so ntia say ye die di biom na mo ho ni ka fi o. Oh no nko. Anke ye. The same with the pepper mu de anke ye. Then so answer them because so basically trust and now when assassin catch no. So for that to be there no one time no or someone say Taptapsend is pushing so much money out there.
Okay.
And the question is what is coming out?
Okay.
Inti say ebia me no me no. Yes, man ko phone na sign up. Now you want to have the American ya exhaust America corridors no. Enna ewi. Now with the frequent senders in the course those promotional will come into play.
Okay.
When you say Thanksgiving, ye bibisa. Thanksgiving no. Madam Fobi or New York promo code the bar so no. Or you me promo code e de ye. Or we no saso you so Thanksgiving promo code no. Esa so de ye.
Oh.
It's no on your $15 plus an extra $10.
Okay.
For Thanksgiving, that's $25.
Okay.
It's just say be ntimi be more. But yenti ase so say answer be bia begin no. The ankles must be stronger.
Yeah.
It is an uncle stronger and I say bibia is solidified. I feel the old no crown abeka. Oh wow.
Ne the amount.
I say bonanza no. Near to amount.
Okay. Menim ne wo kano. But what if I said me? Me send this for the first time no. Me refi code no. To me send this no. Me use code bia. Och I can record that fan is any me bibia so. I don't know why me say akwanya ni biem.
And no dear will come in yard. We've already had that conversation in place.
Okay.
And any leadership ADINKRA. So that is something now we're working to get something out of it and get back with it.
Okay.
Once I've been back for country more into the more day no. You hear some feedback no. Well, and then the papa and here, but near woman who said be a once when in the party, what the cacraba na wedi cacraba in the gum no. I saw young quine and toast cacra, jenny cacra, or baby na I there. Into no, it's in the works.
Okay.
Once everything is put together, no, we'll make sure say, okay, say this is the case, sir. Brabe prove say Senate here. What to be prove here? Maybe a young lucky and I see baby another one time code be a bit me use or bet me that way no. Extra $15 because $15 and the one money my
because me say no kwa de no de honi hia me pa e hia me but then me say wakasa bebre mema Irene so akasa kakra fa me nim say what said okay, no, she's so dedicated to the point that she was even supposed to leave yesterday, right? But then you're still here because you guys have to go around. I mean, go to African market and make sure that Taptapsend is being more recognized, right? Sure. So can you tell me a little bit about like you? I don't know what you are. You the champion or you're a champion, right?
Yeah, I literally just started about a few months ago. So
okay,
I'm still learning the game.
You're still learning
not the game. I'm still learning the ins and outs of Taptapsend.
Okay. So how is that like I know you just started, but how do you like it? Is it something that
I do.
Okay.
So it's more so of just bringing people on board cuz I see there's a lot of people who I use this application to send money. So it's more so about try Taptapsend. Not just the initial code, but going forward, you have the reliability, the safety, because people will tell me they've used another company and they'll have problems. So it's also good to use Taptapsend as well, and then also tell your family and friends about it as well. So right now, I've been kind of slow, but next step is like going to like different churches and just different places just talk about Taptapsend, because it seems like even though it's out there, some people really don't know about Taptapsend.
I mean, let me know when you're ready, and I'll probably help you with some churches too, so we could all I'm trying to help, right?
Sure.
I'm supporting so that PK will give me a lot of codes and try to give me another chance to be able to send money, because I did it the first time and that was what happened. So to open up a lot of. So when you're ready to go to churches in New York, you let me know.
I could me a question. I know real quick.
Question, be a question.
It's very delicate,
Or Facebook, okay.
So maybe dear my name
From Nana Kwesidia Nana.
Authorized.
Oh no, okay. Something. All right. So I'll say, why should I send money and that incompetent and useless? Oh my God. Nanado government will charge me e-levy, including other taxes. What job did they create for me here in America for them to charge me tax on my own money and charge my family for going to withdraw the money?
Okay, thank you. So that's a very beautiful question. Okay,
yes, okay.
You focus on what he wants to say.
Yes. Okay.
Sometimes negativity is not because I focus on the point.
Yeah.
Because big point to honor.
Point to what? Yeah, he has a great point.
Taptapsend is the only one now. Se me send sika ko ma kono ba wo Ghana na kono ba ko yisika na ye nyini 11 yes 11.
Hey, and then patrol wherever you guys are, please, if you don't have Taptapsend, download on your phone.
John, what's your idea?
Oh, Mr. Yampa, I use it. Send me to New Jersey, and New Jersey has been there for a while.
No credit.
Minim. I use it. I was all about my bus because
my
commercial amount. Like when it comes to my job,
okay.
And before we download.
Your point, Becca.
I was all about my bus.
Your point, Becca.
But yeah, Taptapsend it's really good.
I just checked Taptapsend with another how do you call it, network. Okay. And I realized that their rates are even better than.
That was the next thing we're gonna go to, because they have a lot of them. Yeah.
And I realized that their rates.
Yeah. I love this customer testimonies.
Oh yes, which is good. Which is good.
Send up to you testify. Say over time, see and all worry for each worry. Our co-worry is here. We catch us our worry and then not just also Ginny.
I was here, Ginny.
Yes.
But I want to understand one thing. So when you send them money, for instance, because I normally send to Ghana frequently because of the projects, and a lot of people are doing projects, and I love the fast way of sending money with it, and so you don't have to engage in all this. Somebody has to travel and do these offices and things, so I don't have to. I used to do Western Union, but now I don't. I use a Ghanaian medium, and this Taptapsend, definitely I'll try it out and I'll use it. I'm very sure, so far as you've been able to reach out to almost 48 states within a year. This is massive. People should be learning from this. Wow. This is a big achievement.
Wow.
This is a big achievement, especially with New York and other states. The bureaucracy people have to go through in setting up and meeting all the compliance and regulations and all that. But you've been able to do all this. This is a beautiful story. And I personally, I just check. This small business like this, it's helping local communities. It's helping local communities to move money around, to be able to do businesses, to be able to do anything they want to do. Because, for instance, I was just I was trying to put up a building in Ghana, okay, and almost every week, every month, I have to send money to Ghana. You understand? So this kind of medium is very important and necessary to an ordinary person like me,
right?
Who is busy, who is in healthcare every day, running around, going to work back and forth, instead of going to find Western and other places of, this should be encouraged. People should download this app and use it and be able to do things easy, because the reason why businesses, for instance, like Amazon, that's a lot of people are using it because of its reliability and its fast way of getting things. And we are in a global economy right now where people want fast things, to be able to get things done within the fastest time. So I'm really impressed personally, as I just like a ordinary person, New Yorker. I'm really impressed, and I encourage all Ghanaians to download it.
Okay.
One say now work as a first, one say now passion on a different.
But
now from a creative standpoint, and then now boy about because of you seeing as sponsor.
Right, ADINKRA.
What's what download the year one research
now, yeah.
Well, Bobo ni bia on sana park and so here. Now, park to Tobo Basso there. And I'm happy. Even you giving me goosebumps with your testimony right now, because this, join the Bible is made a rap and some if you understand. Before me, I join my rap. Wow. Because I know no be all your customer can
right.
Then I mean, she deserves to
exactly
having people use a promo code.
Exactly.
What I say, she has to make money from that. Me no be on New York, can say right? Munim made about almost $800 last month from Taptapsend.
Wow.
Just people that use a promo code. That are people that are working, dedicated. It will be also so be no mountain because of the fan base and people around.
Yeah.
But they are still working equally. What I say is like the widow's mite. It's the percentage of what you have and the percentage of what you've done, not necessarily of the figures. What I say, it's a ratio proportion. And I'm very happy to make it.
Personally, we have a global.
You made the point about the Uzi dying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
One baby actual ZPN, those ZPN pays utility bills, so you can sit here in the comfort of your home and still be able to pay electricity bill, water bill.
Wow, I didn't know about that.
Now.
Obeji edino.
Hey, me the man count. One out twice.
And it's una.
I say no atwa another one.
But was farmer.
Who first can come out offer no? But you can go like okay, mama me or account details. Now what TMC what your true ZP.
Wow.
Now tell me any remittance that gives you that functionality
no
within the
no. Okay. Mama mean twice web. Question B.O.B. at the Abba, let me say, maybe say no later, but I want us to talk more about why you be Mama Tia say the nam and a ding a nam. Mr. Moa sponsor for be brave, made it incredible why you be my pa, Munya crano, why two, which is and ran all white and this one. And I said to me, you guys will always be with us. And as I say, the mundi be musumun kobe you're stuck with us too. Nah, and no, and mommy, like I just want to know more about that. But and you'll be answering benya on door. So what I say, I can say me babe ye and as me be boa bibi say ama itimi ejina me bomba baso. My ya dear pa, my ya dear me huneka. But near Matse and near me who know the mechanism why idea is say nyamwa any other sponsors about you guys were the main sponsor. That's why your name was actually on the flyer on the program and everything, and you guys did an awesome job. The support alone, no, it's a lot. And see, kabibi kakra e wo ho chem no na be bia me akọ dear who and me say also so like how what is the rating for NRA program no, but mommy we can cry about how I sponsoring no, like how at the end of womb exactly mean castable figure so but at the end pan titru. So what I say I'm open up sad you know now things so wait to me at twice so now my who like what you I mean we rating with the program no said ya who fan no
OG Eric out.
Okay.
And or the to me say okay he would love to see this happening.
Okay.
For us to come on board as sponsors.
Yeah.
And I for one, you know, I did be I went empire I said I but
yes.
But the question I was asking is what is in there for me?
For me.
It's we should be some says me no. so pass so be na wo benya.
Okay.
So wonya me so pass so there, the mean we still adaje me
So we still so there.
Into G the beto me na was okay. And I'm go to director him.
Okay.
And I'm a director Nelson and I'm a born amade. And that director Nelson was like, "Any bad idea."
Okay.
The same question goes to because we say when you obi wo ma or perform no better no church the chiwade. Into no obi wo ma that na wonim say bia me call film ma hodom no. Obebusa me questions say yeah. I always ask all those questions before say me present here.
It
was
okay.
auto question the man be more right.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, no, I knew your kind of questions.
Okay.
Present here. Into no GD by medical to director, no. We pondered over it. It was a little, thought into it. But because of the foresight, now the year, what no, knowing say, we all came in agreement. Or directors should elevate it up. Emma, a choir. By questions so by my those answers
good.
Was like, okay, let's push it. The beyond no nearby be a 1 year anniversary.
Oh.
I won New York
Okay.
this month.
Oh really?
And I'm also the year.
What
I say?
Okay.
So the question was, for you see can program idea. And I see emphasis can be so for us to make a decision to come with the ADINKRA. That's what took us even longer.
Wow.
Because it was a tough battle to do our own thing and as you may support it in come. But you will say, okay, no. One, whether now you could, we would like to do even though you 1 year, no. Say, birthday creative bottle.
I could not cry.
Into the we can find a better time to do it.
I mean the summer.
Obia bet my day. Maybe I am a grand star. Now you can follow before you can bet my day. It do mean you are better.
Right.
Into the that is what we was like, okay, Sunday tell ya, you're probably Jakwa Yankwa. Into no New York for say a quiet be ama New York abetum. Now say most sumo program there and then there which are performing out to and we just try to go with it. And today it was a lot of contributing factors, and at the end of the day we decided to go with that. Now back to the second part of the question. In the event in penny for saying your fruit pa and your piano. Na sa uko hu say etikase we are adwene na say e cancer pa na nyansa kwa na e puba forma o say wo susu timi e pebi na wo de 2-3 na etikase a esonda e pa e timi di sa decision yi enyina si honum no because nyakopon hira no.
Amen.
Na make fi moderator mo CEO DJ Jam and then a pam phone oji ni omo keka ho a je say mo nkrabata mo nyina mo so asene go about yourself because Friday will make changes be I think say it can be beautiful impact. But the question is say ebia obi nim nya wo kan Friday amemete ye.
Okay.
I man say impact ni be beautiful. Into no hu no abo so tin dem be bo abo so say also ubojuma
Me da say.
In your badge one. And Friday she was more like a logistics person.
I know.
No, the or far way, no for the way back say, baby, you're quite my cry chain, oji ya, oji, therefore, train oji, therefore, and send wabotra when you're Mishra.
Amen.
It could crash, of course, no. You guys still manifested.
Yes.
And made it happen.
Yes.
And New York for the Mr.
Sorry, my.
Because you guys showed up and showed out.
Thank you.
The turnout was marvelous. Let me use my good friend's word, James Gardner. It was amazing. And everybody was looking fabulous, gorgeous, and but in Penyon since you're Yankopon, Bibi Benny be too cynical.
And
then also you see idea am I
right.
Yeah. There's always more room to be better.
Yes.
When I was in the military, always what I tell people, they say, if you give me your 100, I want 125.
Right.
You give me 125, I want 150. That push is always going to be there. So I know, sir, that I don't know. We're always going to find a better way to always make things better. But yesterday was a great event. It was exceptional. And for the first time in person, I think, sir, next year, no. Ebe jinsem. Where the coffee? Is there me for coffee? PK. PK. Aha. Okay.
me say wakasem ama hakra you him.
And I was from South to or the application was observed me about internet.
Me the application was me there.
So my multi-person and get to bow.
Eh, and then there is me deal. That's what the meshia pa meshia. Jai. And then there no thing. Now so nyina na your doso ntia ye ba nyame enhwamo. Nyame enhwamo pa isan say without you guys and I don't know, I don't think so it would have been possible into med that mwasibium mijna gem anemu mijna oji anemu mijna all the academy for heroes 19 na mijna wina anemu ni adamwase isan say the food you pan on anything and then me say show na ye abebuo mesu anyama bebre e wo ho na menim say wano atesa wo kan sama kese and na watch me. Oh, ubube pa. Ubube, o cansam, pa. Na me nim say a brand tier to me cansam sa. Into why are there? Why are there? But you'll be any questions and sana meet me a bisano. Joanno ni question be a man because I'll say odo bedding. Also the bedding.
Oh, one of your reps.
Okay.
Okay.
Not na more rap.
Let me first of all say that we are all so happy having you in the studio. But I want to understand one thing. If you send money via Taptapsend and you make a mistake in the number, like in the phone number, in sending the money, how do you deal with that? Because this is, I think a lot of people will go have this kind of challenge. I've had this challenge with another, medium before, but they were not able to retrieve the money. So I want to just understand how this platform works. Yes.
But I say, I think that was the next session where we call with issues with
and the customer service and stuff like that. Yep.
Yeah.
Sometimes
they are working.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad I have you both here because that was actually the next with customer service and like issues because I have personally had an issue 2 days ago and before Albeka said it was fast. I mean they responded right away. I had issues like 2 days ago sending money. They responded like right away. I mean, if your money's delaying, they'll let you know right away. And once it was done, but I made phone, I email you 30 seconds, grandma. And then, it's like, oh, there's like a couple of things going on. However, no, when it's done, they'll let me know. Within like 45 minutes, it just went through. But aware SSC cano echo. So I know some customer service in terms of that. I have not had issue with sending money to wrong people or whatever. But one thing I like about Taptapsend is that you're able to go through your contact list. And then you click on the person's name. So you already have that number saved on your phone. So you clicked on that person's name. And then you just put the name with Nipan. And that's a Nipani Dina. What phone are we saving the crime? I be that echo. Even though that person's name was not what I had saved on my phone, it's me who other people, other almost who said, you wouldn't even be able to go to your phone and use your contact, but Taptapsend give you that access, so you wouldn't have to go back and forth with trying to make sure the number or whatever because you already have that number saved on your phone. PK cut a little bit about the customer service issues.
So before some call the assembly or no, let me say me director go further or share.
I also greetings. Watch ya cry. Watch ya.
Now which audio no. What I was saying is Taptapsend, right? Before sell best in this no, it asks for a password. Once a review side, no review we are. So that is what you always want to double check and make sure say number now that shape no, and you're right. Although password shape not a kind of call. That's a wrong person now, right? But yeah, you share no on this tangent. You be any about back to the no. Funny say. Me say this guy come Juan who me Into my some adwene. Maybe some this kind of back on over. Say a wrong number. And I'm going back on over. What you say? And now say my son is gonna come out John pa. But me say a wrong number. And I'm coming to come back on over. What I say? What say? Yes, old a boy, a dear boy. I don't know. No, super baby, I then. So what you are thinking about all this, no? But here for bisu te baby, ordering the ins and outs of every situation.
Well, you know what happened was that you know I wanted. Let me just give you a scenario.
Okay. It is a basana. Offer customer service.
Yeah.
What customer service will tell you? Then they say try to resolve with Nipana was senior man on the first.
Okay.
It is a be a miseno command Joan. Joan with the sorry, Missy Kibiaba be do honor. Me can't say send bring me back, but me person the command Obama.
Okay.
It is a joint checking account. That's a scanning woman pa. Joan best send a command konoba. Or send a command konoba. Any transaction be a cost of honono. Any Taptapsend transaction.
So that's okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Because account once a 11 and a bit more send a command account now. 11 better. But Taptapsend no do send a call account now. 11 years there. But the moment you decide to send the money to a konoba no. It becomes Juan and a Konoba's transaction.
Yeah.
So it's a levy charges not a Juan. So when you come out Juan, that's a Juan as why a shit. I know in the pabone for no here says can I the la idea. No cause one sending qua and no can be a deadbeat. Okay. What's I can I say no?
You know
but we are working on how to retrieve things back like that.
With the banking system. You know, personally I've changed my bank. This is the third time I've changed my bank because you know I was some people hacked into my account, you know, and they use even use PayPal and some things to buy stuff and all that. So we're talking about the security checks that the process has to go through to be able to be very sustainable. I won't say reliable because so far as the money is able to get to the other end of the deal, it's and as fast as possible, it is reliable but sustainable. But what happened in my situation was a family member of mine was in a funeral. Okay, so I had not known that there was that particular important funeral going on, and she had called me that, okay, this was going on. So I decided here that I would just make a money transaction to the person immediately so they can, make a donation. So instead of putting in 798, I put in a 789. You understand what I'm saying? And the money went to a wrong person. Okay, so immediately I realized that within 5 minutes, I realized that the money had gone to a different person. So I called, the network to inform them that this was what went wrong. So is it possible they can retrieve, the money, and then so I can they can cancel that transaction, and then so I can make another transaction. So I just wanted to see to know, because this problem of numbers, because we're dealing with numbers,
right?
This problem of dialing wrong number and sending money can happen to anybody else,
yeah.
So but when we understand what the process of security checks are in place, then we know this is an alternative, this is an exceptional system that everybody would be glad to use. Because I personally, I for downloading this app and noticing how fast it is, checking the rate and noticing that the rate is even better. The rates are even better than Wave and all the other ones that are there that I use. You understand what I'm saying? So it gives me a motivation to use something like this, and I'm definitely going to use it, because I just like any normal person, we do money transactions very often, so just that's all that I want to understand.
Yeah.
That's it.
And I know that, like I said, and it's something that when it gets there, like the customer service will not tell you, say, try to work with the person to send the money to the right, person. And if it doesn't work out now, again, it's something that we have to go in they're working on, they try to see if they can fully retrieve for it. But what I know is that there's some issues that people complain of. My sentence can akoba. This can akoba, but on the app it says delivered.
Right.
Okay, then customer service will tell you, say, the panel for the bank statement, EMRA. So the bank statement in the bar now, the customer service don't say no. Nipa the bank statement, no. Scan it and register with me, then they will see how they can, refund the money back to you in a certain amount of days. But don't person don't bank statement, because I feel some people who not game. But one thing you have to understand, say, financial institutions, no. They say this all the time.
Exactly.
It's like you going to your bank and having them. No matter me busawa. Say pamamia and then no yet invading. But say a financial institution, I mean, I don't see that being a problem. Now back to your security. That's now what kind of we've so far. No, again, I speak for myself. Where I stand, we're the only vendor. Mean to say, obi credit card and obi won't pay for credit card. Obi bank card. I obi bank card mu. Etwini sika e dey akọ send sika akoma obi na da hodom na we be sorry na Taptapsend ya send be 50 transactions akoma obi so nya na authorize what you say and nunti na yankofo be like Taptapsend no mu busa ne ma bebre na we beji we friend say for card we bra me per se we musa me be da. And I'm not saying this because to say me one of the managers. I've never experienced that. It's me senior Taptapsend from even the customers. Because when they call me and they're telling me stuff, no, my A class, what is this? Me issue. Me can't tell me that. My friend, director.
It's very secured.
Yes, it's because of the security apparatus. What Uyobia, I want to give everybody a clue over here. So what are sending the same amount of money to the same number. Fraud department in detect it. They will flag you. Because and say they flag you and say, suspect but they're flagging you because the things will be will pass away.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is just rectify.
Right.
Say, hey,
right.
Then they release your account for you to go. What rectifier? No, that'll be kind of. No. Okay. So
maybe anyone man akwaba.
And one rectifier, guess what the system is gonna do? It's gonna plug the account in your favor. Secondly, obitimi kwa Ghana. No, I used to Taptapsend. I send this guy money home I Ghana. But Taptapsend himself or New York.
Oh, okay.
So the things will be all Ghana because you have to know IP address is all involved.
Yeah.
And these guys are working 247. Not Taptapsend I then. I suspend your account. Now both food and then but won't say me to Chrome say because Canada because talk gas baby tree. Many we and now go for suji drums. Hey, me guys can also me tree. I have to call US Bank. Say US Bank. Say
yeah.
I'm so okay. We tell so you still in Ohio for you to be in Canada. I'm like Adam. Two coins was they say their woman the time now.
Well, I want to say something. Wahano. Unse Chrome hack cran. So to kwa Ghana na bibi na your card. It's na debi omka say best practice. You let them know. I'm going away. I'm going here. They're aware. It will be documented because I somehow can obi account bisa call Ghana or send this scam or no ane. And I say almost suspended. You had to call and make sure say because I know it's all in New York. All of a sudden you're in Ghana, so it's something like it's a good practice to let people know, especially like when it comes to financial. Yeah, let them know where you are.
Security checks are good.
Yeah, it's very secured. With that, it's very very secure.
It makes the system reliable. Yes,
it's very secure.
But Auntie Adwa, oh no, only inclined on what you are inclined about. And your frustration, man.
Oh really?
And yes, yeah. Also, sometimes we're in this capacity now. You have to understand the elite, the average, and the layman. So if you try to ignore the layman now, the frustration now, almost no the masses,
Right.
Try to ignore them. What I say, it was going to be a problem. My people are sorry. My bonus one download. They be I mean I'm sending for man. What I say, one day me channel transfer. And I'm a yearly video. I'm also email me create email address man. I will be say no. You're pass sorry ya. No, I friend me. But somebody on no phone no. I say this car man.
Wow.
But still no. I was able to get her to use my phone. But again she's still using on her own way.
Right.
It wouldn't be my channel. So ko baby na da ma sorry. Say be andra Saturday na me ni sorry andra. Oh how you no. upon or bet you will be one mama
Amanayama.
So here emergency sending now. Obema will be then.
Ayama.
Because the information everything is
It's all right.
What I say. So it's just I used to have that frustration when I started to managing some stuff. Now that I do it simple, once I say, "Oh, be having a different, exposure is different from exposure." What I say, and I also say, "Cause the passion how it comes with it."
How it comes.
You have to understand the late, the average, and the layman. No?
Yo, Mr. Director, a big Abaha in Tiamana Kwaba. Nelson Akwaba.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So I know we've talked a little bit about the history. We're actually talking about like any issues that Taptapsend has been encountering. Let's say like customer service, which I testified to that 2 days ago. I sent money, had issues, reached out, and I was just right away. Someone reached out to me, let me know what was going on with the transaction. Is there anything else you want to say, or you probably want to talk about the future when it comes to Taptapsend? Because that was the next question. So you want to do it, or PK want to do that? Like the future Taptapsend.
We can go on the future later, but we can address because I think PK has done a great job addressing the customer service. But one thing that we also have that I think a lot of the companies don't have, and like PK said,
okay, but
we have a multitude of reps, ambassadors, champions. We have an army here, and they are our first line of customer service. Whatever channel. Just like the example PK gave, he has a lady in church at DB for PK. She doesn't have to call customer service.
Right.
We have people all over with me not connecting. You have that personal bond and relationship with them. I'll be to my friend, like I said, this is my issue. And PK and all the others are so well versed in the app. They know stuff as much as the customer service team know. So PK can rectify whatever issue. Other reps in whatever city, state, area can rectify the issue. So you don't even have to take that necessary step.
Okay.
If it needs to be escalated, then it will be.
It will
but
be.
But on
okay.
that ground, I think when it comes to customer service, Lydia, we are.
Yeah, I
solidified, bona fide, whatever word you want to use.
More. Okay, so I know the Taptapsend is here to stay because within a year. Okay.
So with issues now, and trying to do a transition into the next question and say with the future for Taptapsend. We're trying to come up with a program called Roundtable with Taptapsend. Roundtable.
Oh.
With Taptapsend, right? Which what we're going to be doing is say we go on the show, invite investors, real estate developers, resource personnel.
Okay.
To come and talk, because every resource personnel must use a sort of money remittance to just go ahead and just send money back home and take up projects and stuff like this. See, you want one consultancy. All this kind of be almost like they do everything for you.
Okay.
But how do I track those? Me from money transfers. Hey, me who watch your pounds? How me I was at Africa? Yeah. Papa by no. Well, yeah. Same man no one yesterday because we come about Kupali no do Ghana no Ukodia. What is the record?
Right.
Exactly. That roundtable with Taptapsend is gonna come with prolific host and also resource personnel. Now you use such channel now at your customer base time, whereby people will call for questions like this, and issues now among for a day in day out activities. Will be discussed on the shows.
Okay.
We'll be inviting some of our leaders, directors no so about platform just to speak more about it. And sometimes guess what? Also na bonanza na type here Director Nessie said your friend the director show boy.
Hey. And then obey a show.
That's a draw show. And 200 the winning is can say no, right? It wasn't part of the way but director buyer and then the kind not say they told so.
That's
nice. The lady wanted until it was Doreen Amponsa.
Okay.
Yes. Until that shows you said it's something that that was set up will help, and also it will be tailored to the USA problems. Okay, I said, Bible man connected to the poor, baby or Kobiano no, not or some or catching them for no was or Corinthians or wake up trouble, so for it would say about Taptapsend. You will be watered that way. You're from the time with Taptapsend UK. We go to time with Taptapsend.
Time with Taptapsend.
Yes, and it's like with Prince. Press media no crap no
OT media.
OT media.
Yes.
Well, into OT media, you know, every Thursday, time with Taptapsend, people come on into no. But ye perceive nya bibia e be tele to America. Into
Okay.
the scenario near the bedroom.
Betu.
Because when I'm speaking your language and you speak my language now, yeah, comprehension is easier.
Okay. I see. Yeah, that's it.
It's one of our feature measures.
That's and I think that will be something that we can all tap into that.
Oh, I like that. We can all what?
Tap into that.
And tap
Send. So it's something you narrate to me. I tap into that, of course. So is that the only thing on board in terms of like what the future holds for Taptapsend?
No. So I'm gonna expand on that.
Okay.
What we've always wanted to do, and what we always do, is we're involved in the community. I think that's one thing that keeps us grounded. We wanted to be different from the other companies by always investing in our people. You know, we have this motto saying we work for TapTap, but more importantly, we work for the people of Ghana. Right? If we can impact our people, then what are we in this business for?
Okay.
Right? And we understand how important remittances, right? Remittance is such a big part of the Ghanaian GDP.
It is.
So if we empower the diaspora, they have more money to send back home to Ghana. And that's why the show is very, very important. Our people need to understand the importance of remittance and the opportunities they have here. So we're going to bring investors to talk about how do you invest in Ghana? How do you buy land in Ghana? We're going to bring on people, doctors to encourage our
Immigration
people.
lawyers.
Immigration
Wow.
lawyers, exactly.
Wow.
Doctors to encourage our people to get tests. You know, take care of yourself. These are all things that, as we are uplifting our people and our community, you know, we feel good about it.
Right.
Right? And then the more strength you have, the more money you have, the more you're able to send back home and uplift people back home. So that is one thing that we're big on, and it's going to be a big part of our future.
Wow.
The biggest thing is always improving the product, right? We always have our ear to the ground, listening to what people say. One thing or two of the biggest things people always talk about is how do we get into the African markets, right? You know, my auntie Margaret, or she doesn't want to use the app, she doesn't trust the app, but she trusts her local African market person.
Okay.
So it's something that we're working on, right? We're trying to work on a system where it can be cash, similar to like maybe a Western Union or something.
I mean, yeah.
People talk about a wallet system where you can have money in the app, right? You can upload money into the app, and so if you have like $100 in your wallet, and you can send that out as opposed to sending it directly from your bank. So a wallet thing is also in the works.
That's good.
Yeah, the future is always improving the product.
That's
If
good.
the product is good, people will use it.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're doing our job.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, and I like the part with we're trying to get like how Western Union and MoneyGram used to be, because not everyone is kind of like computer savvy or phone savvy, for the internet savvy, for them to be able to go on and just download an app and do all of that stuff. So I think it would be great, because you know the people here, especially the old age, you know, they have that mentality with, I don't want to use the phone to do that because something might happen. Because we have a lot of people here, Zelle, they don't even want to hear that, right? Yeah. So it's like, I think it's something that I'll know be more confident and be like, okay, let me go to the African market and go with cash and then do the transaction. So I think that will be something great for you to have in the African market, or like, you know, any vendor, let's say in the future. And I know say Ohimas Couture will definitely have something, and it will be more permanent. Not on the swing of Bibisa, because it's here Nelson said, I mean, PK said obey the rap. Oh no, I buy Taptapsend, which is good. And you know, maybe I don't know, Subenya Bibisa or Hodoma people can also go and then, you know, send money. So that would be.
Or you touched on something as far as like Ohimas Couture. People have a problem with the business account. So right now you can't use your business account to send money, or businesses. We're also working on something like that for people who send large loads of money, kind of like a security clearance for them. Yes, high frequency. So you won't necessarily get blocked, or you do the security check. So we'll do the security check ahead of time. You're going to sign up and say, I'm a business account, or I send a lot of money because I'm building a project. Here are my income statements. Here's my IDs. We do the background check ahead of time, and then you're free to go send all your money.
And there's no
business
limitations on you.
No limitations.
Wow.
So that's what's coming in the future.
But even to add to
Amazing.
what you just said, right? I'm in the IT world, right? But Taptapsend was the first vendor made me card share. Because I never do me cash up on yami. What I said, it's always me cash up. They say me could download the app, no. Now me they card no share. This can go to me so me make an instant. Me fan say 1,000, make an instant. The loser say the way no, not my thing. But say you can't never so because me told me what honor. And you know, getting to Taptapsend was very much with me. Now me person me customer assembly concerning getting to the people, the community, right? This December, Maghreb Foundation, Taptapsend is sponsoring Maghreb Foundation event, you know, and Obi Premi and other than Taptapsend, you need people in America to send money to Ghana. Now, Mokoye sponsor event to Ghana, and I was like, no. I say, Imra used to call Pilato. Pilato can't say, "Only Messiah, no." I say, "No, waka no." Now also saying, "Mama can't say children. What kind of can't say more? Son and Kofoka now also saying." And it was like, me no me adwene ade bia nkoko se ni bia fra wa ati nenu masem because onum ne okoka yenti a ye kan den chire no. Me was me no me adwene. And I like when people think like them. Say, "Mama chire obi bi wa ha." Let's look at the snowball and the ripple effect of sponsoring an event in Ghana. You know, when you are naive to something, you fall with the broad trend, right? But this is the case. Sikanya sanya de ko Ghana de command wa mo.
No more.
And you bush for.
Yeah.
Now we bush ni na no command no nim Taptapsend wa Ghana na nti no how would they even pressure you?
Right.
So catch some sense come on so see me one na me azan rough. Those days no me cousin be no because any is come so me bush that na military no. Me see bush until there's no access. So na me phone kita me ba me call Western Union na MoneyGram. Ma send ya ma. But dem me can just say me bush. Cause me phone kita me. So first when you WhatsApp call it because I can send you money through Taptapsend. What I say?
It's all about accessibility.
Thank you. It's the point I'm trying to make in the say. Not just accessibility, it's about exposure, no. Yeah. So right now, no.
Big time.
Me cousin when you be this way, no. Say, or event be say. Now say Taptapsend the sponsor ya. So nim Taptapsend no busa say na Taptapsend come. Now say kasa on ma. Oh, and Joan, Mrs. Joan. They be my friend on me. Joan, what is Taptapsend and car? Calibos are commercial because Ghana make Calibos commercial be. It was the same way. As in Mako baby obi si me money sika and me so me sika na me tell anyone also boata Calibos so boata Taptapsend. I'll send you the commercial you can play. That was like what.
Oh wow.
So the point I'm trying to make you understand in the say when you expose yourself in Ghana, at the end of the day no. As we travel from Raton no. Because Ghana hwana na dey call. So when they know, they get to influence their family members to use it and patronize more.
Yo, anyway, they Kenyana Sayuba Tahiru or say so we here be Dubai. Into we here Taptapsend or Dubai we be currently into no patcho mundi hujuma momo. Say komo for no be so Dubai. So I think it would be a good thing to extend Taptapsend there. Say we the net ya bon komo be about Taptapsend. Mr. Wherever you are, Facebook, YouTube, on our digital Mr. Mon download Taptapsend. Code I'm be use suno the ADINKRA ADINKRA and no one was so use but what they are use why not support it. Support your own. They be an Americano. When you are dear now won't crawl for any dear Nima. Someone said yeah, I'm in person making these comparison when it comes to but Nigeria for support themselves, but almost support you on to bay and swap mommy and support ye dear moon croft or and on my penny for ye no more here your money ye can want some. It's either I won't support it. Now won't download it. Now better Obako Obroni Mundi because if you can say Obroni dear no, but it's more secured. I would dear Boamo Bomo Diana Boam Wate Monka who fears see a debia bon dero Taptapsend download it use of the code download the use of the code ADINKRA Bomo Diana yes and a beboy yina. Nelson, what is your take on the Heroes Night last night?
It's a great event. Coming back to my earlier point of we really appreciate people in the community. We want to be in the community. So when the idea came of honoring people who were very instrumental during the pandemic, who supported people during the pandemic, It was something we felt like we had to get on board. So being on a platform or being in the presence of Ghanaians who have the same mission we do, Ghanaians who want to help other Ghanaians out, Ghanaians who have helped other Ghanaians out, I think it was a wonderful event. People got honored and they appreciated being honored. You know, they always say you have to give people their flowers before it's too late. So seeing all these great people get their flowers and see that they're appreciated in the community and that they should keep doing what they're doing was very impactful and powerful for me. And I'm glad that we took the initiative to be a part of it. So very great event, and I hope we can make it bigger and better next year.
Yes. And I was just telling PK that Taptapsend is here to stay with ADINKRA. You guys are not going. You guys are stuck with us. We're stuck with you guys into every event. You know, when you say you're meeting, we said they want some because we are supporting our own. And they say Taptapsend there. You guys are a part of us. We are part of you guys. They say Taptapsend and we ADINKRA into why back why and I PK obebu bena mame. Say Taptapsend any ADINKRA you say into no who ADINKRA no Taptapsend to me baby or why and then kosa oh bibi abeti me ama sama me patcher no
to ask about patcher
oh a question crop for ya come boom Taptapsend any ADINKRA to me
I said you money I said about
fine form hey utichi I mean him obi se masa katri ne jai no they want me ana anyway okay Pepa Macho ansana your best story so kakra no. Is there any questions? Emma, you know, we have the executives here and she said Ohima Couture, if you have any question we'll pay to me. This is the time you can ask them. Yeah,
I've heard about it, but I didn't know the face to it.
That's her.
Friday will be a job. To only pick you know, because or the cow. Let me just don't you hear? Or Pepper Tintin grab will be ana.
That's all. That's all.
But the walk it only pick you. I said I baby.
One of Zaza.
Oh
you. It's a higher quine. There's any poor kind or you'll be okay anyway. Mommy, be so awesome.
Okay, I don't have any question, but kakra mechanism my idea. Yankopon Instagram, me and one am using. You know, I can really testify. So it's really good. And Mr. So me yeah my family. You know, Instagram, and we thank you so much because me compare with other. Media, I will go for Taptapsend anytime, any day.
D, do you have any question? And I say anything.
Media, you know, I'm all for you know, supporting Ghanaian own, and it's really a good thing to, you know, that you guys are doing. You're really helping people, and personally I'm trying to even send it to 50 pastors that we have on the platform that they can also use, and their congregation can also use the same because I feel that that's the best way of helping our own, you know, introducing it to people, let people understand how it works better than other, you know, platforms, and then it's good to go. So kudos to what you guys are doing. It's a wonderful, this is a story that people need to hear, you know, how a Ghanaian business is making it, is helping communities like the Bronx, the communities in even in Ghana, how you support your own Ghanaian people, because you just said that you went to Ghana and help people to organize a program and all that, so that people can understand how this Taptapsend works. This is a story. These are stories that we all need to, you know, hear, and we encourage you to continue the good work you're doing. Thank you so much for coming to the studio, and thank you for supporting ADINKRA with all the wonderful thing that went down yesterday. It was really fun, and then we hope you continue to help us in the future. Thank you for passing through.
Now,
So kasari me so be kavi.
Just say be your final words to come in.
That be yenya no na onim. Obi ebisa me say ono so ye BB, right? Maybe I all sponsor, like what is the process?
Or sponsor.
Oh,
send there will be any for because of Asempa Ekodo. Into no say if Asempa Kwadia we are ready to just accept it and talk to them about it. Like initially me kind at the end and at the end the womb and my Taptapsend. Does it align with our values, our mission? What you say? We are so I never to say me bar. If I saw Ben, I made Taptapsend a bit my amount. What you say? If I saw say be a OG kind of now at the end of the day, no. Yeah, so be there. Now as a what to pet it,
Internal Sano or PBB Sana, wine or so or reach out to.
Actually, no, bet my friend me or bet my friend Director Nelson, but bet my friend and we just carry it out. Because first of all, I have to vet it first.
Okay.
The moon say something that is worth taking to the director, no. What you say?
Okay.
And say yeah, to me, not just says not worth taking it to the because there your standard PR. I saw the movie called Netflix. Yeah, if you come with Debia, any Netflix, come with movies Netflix.
Right.
Come with movies 2 for Netflix movies maybe. But just never be a yeah. So if it falls within that line, then we are ready to see what we can do. And you have to go to director Nelson, then you have to go to the client now. Educator.
Okay. Is there any number they could call, or I mean, they just have to call us, and then we'll be able to link them to you guys? And number, also number nine. I want to be Modena. That's all kind you. Nice, yeah.
So I'm saying number nine is a shower number. Obiao. It's not a guy, but all person put to money. Who has a catch?
Hey, yeah, so come into tree pa cause some messy wa hanom. But anyway, your final word. Me teach you, but just say my make say me.
Teach you and can answer question way. I said now the way I answer you just into teach you yes or no.
But show me teach you.
And the way I was stressing was really
Are you the mama final words why?
So it was for when you find out what's because you have yes, sorry if you have go. You better not say that.
Amen.
Say you what you see to know.
Amen.
We some a chat to a waha. So teach you or my final words one stress. So
final words as in say when your final words say kono who maybe
so yes okay centra na uja netra obi abefa netra.
Okay, me pa macho PK my final words ewo show no so
that's it. We have a fena Pia wait mama Pia
man Pia
ebusia for the American they say first of all yeah the asida kese ma twedi ampo yakopon say aye de pe na me no mienu yetimi nya akonya say na ya be hie mu amsi na ye bobo na edi nkobon enye se bia yenim die bi na yenyanse bia ye wosin obi nti na ye te hanum say but then mum na akonya and ye nyina yenya. So we are very grateful for life, we are grateful for the opportunity, we are grateful for this occasion. Ye disubium no the better Taptapsend papa buy no ye better na se na me patch say founder no any etitiro ni ani ntine a omukura the 4 acts of Taptapsend na the green, white and red and no hwe Taptapsend who don't in pa boy share me crap on ma customizing it to Taptapsend.
Really?
We should have go shop go pay oh me tibi the chana.
Oh, so me can really like
say I don't see anything that you can so close.
Ain't me share.
With the me yeah.
Oh wow.
Me sheda compare retros no.
Wow.
That shows you how deep we are with it.
Wow.
What you see? We bleed.
Right.
The red, the difference the green, white, a pig and the bird. That's what
love that. Love that.
It is if we are here talking about Taptapsend now, it's not just in Seminiaka. Yeah, deep is from the core, it's from the within. What you say? And I believe say Nipe Bia and a Bema Bia no. Dimpa yesam honia nti so wano asem na abeka no ne begina so de bu attend achi nti so wo ka asem pa na ka no kra na o kire bi ko je say ade we ya wodi ho dance de ya de pa So enya so aka say enye se kire ne kan kwan sa de tie etie da Taptapsend mpanyinfo so ayeden ase the obium no ne beda ADINKRA for ase se mo mind this platform the platform ke sia New York me hwe benkum hwe nifa me ha mani a sabi obi anu won mo ne mo agura to
da one no size
so na tie why say practice jam e kuno se se bo be ye bia kwan bia de betu bia no ma ji ho nyina into New York there sabi why say no for tabraba amansa no ma no
hey
moyo yetimo so a
no
for them
sorry
into no ye da base say mama and that opportunity say ye mbra bekasa sabi nke ye wie nko bekasa hey wo woti ko
that be no there that be
mama yakunya se bekasa da base
enye no cry me say de bia no ye be kai mo de bia so
ye da base ana New York so bada mo nyina ase say mama de ADINKRA for sense for cause ye buy na ke nipa 20 pen one ma ke don say ADINKRA no ma ye meeting then ke say court ne ekwa
ko Jessica
ba bibi sa nye den amem into don ye da base minim say e be so abapa na masse me twa talk an ne say ye wie na no ye ko African market na wo bronze no
ye enne
ya ye bo prokese pa
wow
that is say it's wow bibi kire wa adwene wow what questions bia no share what African market on mo wo de ko bia na twen yen
wow
be da base nyam waka anyina no director that is so be da say o ma me akonya yi na beti baba me say na me chia na A class. He's one of the core pillars in my USA. On my US, he started on my US now, but he was operating Taptapsend from UK.
Wow.
The meetings, yes, shiny bibia A class. Na director Malto. These three people. I mean, sure about pa any or munma pa. That's a Taptapsend. And that's it. Yeah, to be friend, I like the foot. The foot we do not be there on the laptop. And what yeah, casa. Papa, your bre. Oh, yeah, I say. Or not. We end up paying me made na. Me should remember that customer be a friend me. From the starting from. Me TV be a say. Me Pia wanted director. Question me say. Or say hold on. It's something new. Oh, those new incidents, you know. They also they are reaching out. No, I got answer or the bro. Now they're my customer no. They keep going, sir. Sometimes customer service crap on there or problem, sir.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sometimes your problem because we were in ad hoc state. We hit the ground running. I say, Aqua, yeah, Janice or
yeah, Janice, right?
We didn't go to the, we just hit the ground running. But Satana, you know, UK, they had all the,
right.
But the American say, yeah, the Munya say, yeah, reps, all the reps. All the reps. Let me borrow the words of A class. The submariners and the snipers. The street marketers. The reps from all states across all angles. Me and boy be doing makoje because you're also part.
I'm also.
You don't beginning already talked about the management level structure and no. Yeah, they done be bobo be into the mamo be credit no. All protocols observed. It the munyasi. And the customers the must titru pa. Monko so answer yasine.
Yeah. Director.
Oh, I mean, Mama, no, and tintin.
Ukachi.
Oh, Mekachi pa. So.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay.
Pika canina. I dare meet me not twice. So the kind I see at that. First, I'm gonna start with the reps. Reps need the entire team, They say you're only as strong as your weakest link or, a leader is as strong as his team. I'm indebted to everyone. I'll magic tap the same way or come with the passion, That's how all of them are. And we don't do it for money or anything, but it's a passion. To quote A class again, there's a spirit to Atayachi, right? And if you do something with honesty and humility, let me be sure.
Amen.
And that's how the Tap team operates. We are all honest, we are humble people, and we just care about bettering Ghanaians and Ghanaians having access to send money back home. So to all of the reps listening right now, we are so grateful for the hard work that they're doing. And, a big thanks to the people on top of us who saw us and trusted us. And they empowered us to let us do it. Starting with A class, Nana, and the director Moto, and everyone on the entire Tap Ghana management team. for empowering us with this platform to be able to do this. And last but not least, like you said, to the customers, you know, the more you guys support us and send money back home, the more we also have the ability to throw it back into the community. The more tap on, the more send away.
No, I don't know.
I know. Said this is our official first outdoor interview.
Really?
I did one with ADINKRA a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, Samba.
Oh, sir.
Yeah.
Obianka may aje history now. What do you come moving in your shade?
That's what ADINKRA was.
No, but I mean, this the someone me and no here.
That's the first together.
That's what I'm trying to say. So we still having history right now together.
With the history for those ADINKRA, that was more about the events coming on.
Right. But then this one, the first time having you like both here and then breaking down from history all the way to the glitches and everything. My Jimmy too. My Jimmy too. My fan so na ebio. Sa kono ba yede. My Jimmy too. That most so I say most so masoyas and of course mo boy jumapa. Now more things are so easy for us to be able to, you know, send money to our loved ones back home. Tia that most so I say. And me say kotoye ni bibia account or account area, right? Yo. In tia 4 and say a hat na jumedie no yedi besi and the any Taptapsend for executives and a train komo obi baby says Taptapsend ye den and no much church oni nyina say me power show we dey ade ba ko pema me say on download the Taptapsend e wo phone so a koso se sia not download a green, white and makes me a pink, red, you know, that kind of color, like orange. It's in between. Sa color no Mr. Anoma bia na no e wakakra or no that's so I know na e was no or cancer. I'm say I cool say or cancer pa so you're loud. It's Mr. Bomodiana download na if to me register na fa send the sika koma wa dofonom and then when him say baby aye den wa dofonom wa Ghana it's easy and then to say and then who send this sika jo Africa fee joa ye me say you know say oh yeah internet savvy, computer savvy, phone savvy, whatever but more dia na download na send the sika na oh yeah so I ma free promo code no ADINKRA ADINKRA it stands omo ye ntem internet ya near the code no ebema even though other people out there might have their own promo code but myself odoyen na otaye chi afibia na wo support ye intimesel say obebo sa code no ewo ho madam nyina asesem ne yen atna se ene atwetwe nkomo ne ene Taptapsend for again. Thank you so much. Happy Sunday everyone and have a great one.
Me never pantama nkoma dana me new bedi obi new ni bido e go be bedroom bully come for some lollipop. Baby, me never grow, me never grow. We gon' start with you on top. Champagne, the pepperoni, let's pop. Yeah, can soup and we don't stop. Yeah, we and my baby don't stop. I do